My first name is Con, or Cornelius, but everyone calls me Con, and the surname is Trass, which is a name from Holland originally, and you're in a farm near Cahir in County Tipperary called the Apple Farm. My parents came from Holland to Ireland with a plan to grow horticultural crops, I suppose, in the late 1960s, and they bought this farm. They started with growing tulips and strawberries, and over the years it's developed more and more into just fruit, especially apples. The farm is 60 acres, and of that there's about 40 in apples. We employ maybe 20 to 25 people depending on the time of year. On a normal acre of trees you would have about 1,000 trees, so maybe 40,000 trees on the farm, and each tree would give you about 100 apples every year, so maybe 4 million apples. Altogether on the farm we grow 60 different varieties. In terms of the plant, it starts growing, in the middle of March, St. Patrick's Day, you'll see the leaves beginning to open, then the flowers will appear maybe 5-6 weeks later depending on what the weather is like. The most exciting time for me is actually harvest time, because there's a lot of things that can go wrong, I suppose, so it's really satisfying the day you're picking them. Most of the apples that are sold in Ireland, most of the eating apples that are sold in Ireland are imported, so we only produce about 5% of our own eating apples, which is not a very big percentage, and we could grow a lot more. I think consumers looking out for Irish products will buy them if they see them, so that's improving the situation, I think, in the last few years. One of the main advantages, I suppose, for consumers buying our apples is that we can get them to really fresh. So you can be picking apples today, packing them tomorrow, and they can be in the shop the following day. So it's very, very fast. I really love the concept of Grá. It just struck me as such a good idea that there were growers coming together and marketing their product together. In our own orchard here, and all the other Grá producers, they're doing their best for employment and for the environment and so on. So we all have a lot in common in that respect, I suppose, and we'd like to do our best for the brand as well. I really love just being outside in the orchard, growing good crops. Occasionally people will come up to you and say, "Oh, look, I got some lovely apples, your name was on them," whatever, and that's just the biggest thrill of all. That's just so rewarding, absolutely.